Today on David Drinks Dusties, we're going to try my most anticipated bottle of the year, the 16-year 100 proof Old Granddad. This product is not bottled in bond, but this one right here is a 1948 distilled, 1952 bottled Old Granddad. This one is bottled in bond, and we'll see today if the new 16-year product can beat the almost 80-year-old Dusty on David Drinks Dusties. So the first bottle we're going to try is the 16-year 100 proof Old Granddad. So, stated on the back, this is supposed to be a homage to the original bottles of Old Granddad. Sadly, I wish I had the Old Granddad's face on there, which is Meredith Basil Hayden, which you'll see on the front of this bottle. I've already done a neck pour on this bottle and have tried it once, but it's opened up a lot since then. Get a lot of chocolate, orange, some citrus. I think you get the citrus from the high rye mash bill. It's really opened up. This smells way better than I remember. The legs are a little bit short, which is surprising considering this is unfiltered. The palate's also developed a lot better since it's been open. You get those citrus notes still. A little bit of sweet sugar, kind of like a burnt caramel. It's not very oaky though, which is surprising with the age. You can almost chew on it. Very surprising. Like, I did not like this bottle when I first tried it. And now it's kind of developed and it's really come into itself. It's much better. That finish is very long and lasting right now. You feel a little bit of the barrel tannins interacting with your mouth. Very savory too. I just want to go back to it again. When I first tried it, it was very light. And now, since I've got past the neck on it, a little bit of oxygen's interacted with the bottle. It's really developed into something better. The nose is a little bit lackluster though. It's very faint and light. You do, like I said, you get the, it's kind of like a chocolate covered orange. It's very sweet oak. It's quite enjoyable. Now this bottle right here is the 1940s distilled. This was shortly after National Distillers purchased the Old Granddad distillery. They purchased it in 1940. And this is some of their earliest distillate. Now, the advantage is given to this bottle because this is 16 years, whereas this is only 4-year distillate. Give myself small pours of it to try to make it last and cherish it. Yeah, you get some of that vintage funk with it. Kind of reminds me of Old Brick House. And there's the citrus on it as well. Now, the Old Granddad Distillery is actually named after the man on the front of here, which is, by everyone is Basil Hayden. Raymond B. Hayden named it after his grandfather when he opened in the 1800s. I can just nose this all day. The nose on this is far superior to this one, which is, like I said, surprising considering it's a 4-year age product. It's very much overpowered by this one. The oak on this one really interacts with this one and makes it to where it's really difficult to taste what's in this glass. I'm actually going to have to get a little bit of water right here. And try that in between. Okay, I'll go back to this glass. Yeah, I definitely prefer the nose on this one. And it could be this ball's been open for a while, that the flavors are a little bit more muted. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you get a lot of the brick house notes in it, like hay, the dusty funk. It's like a freshly cut yard. Then you get some citrus in it, almost like, I'd say like lemongrass. And the finish should last now. Finish is a lot longer after I got this out of my mouth. Yeah, and it develops very well. I would say this is like a medium to long finish, and this is actually a long finish. And it could be the filtering process in this lending itself to being a much longer finish. Or lack of filtering. Yeah, I mean, it's something you could really chew on. It's a good sipper, and dare I say it's smooth. There's no Kentucky hug. It's something you just sit down and enjoy. If I was going to give a score to these, I'd give this probably a low 80, like an 82. And I'd give this one a tie. I'd probably tie it close to about 81, 82. They're very different because the oak influence on this one is much greater, but the dusty characteristics of this one lend itself to being a unique pour. Let me finish this one off. And like every time you go back to this, that's just a different flavor. Like just then, get a little bit of candy notes to it. Almost like if you had it's like an orange candy that is covered in sugar. And then towards the end, those barrel tannins, they come back again, interacting with your tongue, interacting with the sidewalls of your mouth, really puckering your mouth and drawing it out. It's quite enjoyable though. And then you can continue to feel the tingling sensation across your mouth as it dances across it. Yeah, I've enjoyed both of these though. I think Old Granddad is one of the better products Jim Beam offers, and this right here is a good representation of the brand. I wouldn't say that it's like it has a lot of dusty characteristics, but it's a good product, and I think that they're hitting their mark on it. Well, I appreciate y'all watching, and until next time. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Next episode, we're going to have the 70th anniversary edition of the 8101, dedicated to Jimmy Russell. We're going to compare it to the Japanese export 8101, and then follow it up with the 1989 release of Wild Turkey 8101. That way to have some variation, 3 different iterations of it. I'm also going to have a friend come over, and he's going to try them all and give you his honest opinion of them. I really appreciate everyone's support, and I know this is new and everything, so it's going to be some time me getting the videos out, trying to get used to the editing and everything. But if you could, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. It really helps. That way, get more people viewing them. We do plan on going to Japan in January of next year. That trip's already planned out. And then also around Christmas time, we'll be going to Europe. I already know several locations to go do some dusty hunting in both places, as well as some places to film content, some good bars where they have plenty of dusty pours. And yeah, so just keep watching and we'll keep the content rolling. Also, once we get a certain amount of subscribers, I haven't really decided. I'm going to send out a sample bomb to a random person. But yeah, it's been great so far. Really surprised with the turnout. And yeah, so thank you very much, and y'all have a wonderful day.